Hey YouTubers, what's going on? This is Rob Adventures. What I have here is a hiking day pack belt setup, and what we're going to do is go over everything I have packed inside here. So let's go ahead and get started with that. And we're through. Real quick, I wanted to just go over my thought process behind putting this together. This was just some extra stuff I had around the house. This was a fanny pack with a belt here, and I had some extra molly pouches, so I thought I could just attach them to the belt. And it's not specifically made for it, but I think it works out pretty good. I wanted to make something that I could just kind of grab and go for a day outing, for a day hike. It should probably work in really any season with little modification to the contents. Right now it's kind of set up for winter, but just change a few items out, it would work for any season. At the end of the video here, I'm gonna include some bonus test footage of my new action camera, so make sure you guys stay tuned to the very end. And let's go ahead and get started with everything I got packed inside here. Alright, so starting off, right here is a Coughlin's multi-function. It's a compass, a whistle, a magnifying glass, and it has a thermometer. Just a little tiny flashlight right here. And this is a little lighter. I went over in my winter bag dump video, so I took one of them out of there and just attached to the end of here to help with fire starting. In case I'm out and I wanted to make a little campfire. Moving on, packed inside here. Obviously this would be behind me, so I would have to take the entire pack off before I could access all this. So I made sure to pack things in here that I would not need readily available. Mainly food and water and fire starting items. So for fire starting items, I have some Strike Anywhere matches, just a 32 pack. Also some magnesium dust packed in a little bag and tin here. I used this in my fire starting video. I'll link in the top right. Here is a little Esbit stove. I packed 4 tabs inside. This is good for boiling water. I'll get into that a little further here shortly. But if you want to see me use this, I'll link another video in the top right, my Riverside cookout, coffee and eggs. This is a Sawyer water mini filter because I only really have a quart of water packed on this pack here, so I'll need to make sure I can filter some new clean water. Most of the places here in the Midwest will have water available for me to filter, but I did pack this little 500 milliliter water bottle, stainless steel right here. Moving on to some food. This is just a simple blueberry flavored energy bar, nothing fancy. Here we have a dehydrated meal. You know, I'll be out for a day, I'll probably want to stop and have some lunch. It's some noodles with beef and mushroom sauce. It's a Wise Company brand. I've had different flavors of the Wise Company food in the past. I think it's pretty good. Now, dehydrated food, obviously you need to boil water for that to work, so that's why I have this Esbit stove. You boil the water there and then just pour the water into the food here and let it sit for a while and enjoy your meal. Just some more matches here. These are waterproof matches. And for eating, this is a little titanium spork. I also used this in my Riverside cookout video. So that does it for this little pouch here. Just go ahead and rotate this. You already saw the water bottle, 500 milliliters, about 1 quart. We'll do this Molly pack here next. First thing we'll do is, this is a headlamp, a headlight. It was a Christmas present for my dad. It runs off of 3 AAA batteries. I'm not sure the lumens, but it's very bright, so I thought it would be very useful for a day hike. I have some paracord packed away in here. It's the same paracord I did for my winter bug out bag. It's kind of thin. It's supposed to be a 500 paracord. I haven't really fully tested it for that rating. I might be out, maybe want to make a little shelter or something just for fun, so I thought I'd bring some of this. Next here is some Coleman's Campers toilet paper. I think this speaks for itself. If you're out for a day, I mean, you might need it. I guess this is really meant for a summer or spring version of this bag. It's some DEET-free bug repellent, pretty much. This is made more for the winter version. I guess I ended up combining seasonal items here, but these are hand warmers in case it's super freezing out and you need to warm up real quick. I noticed a lot of other people carry this sort of stuff around, just a little notepad, a marker, and a pen for taking field notes. Some emergency glow sticks, green colored. The very last item I have packed in here is actually a camping knife, which I got from Amazon. It's spring assisted. Now I'm not sure if you can baton with this style of knife, being it's a folding knife, it's not full tang or anything like that. I haven't tried batoning with this, but it is very sharp. I was able to shave some arm hair off with it actually, so I know it can be used for wood processing. Moving on here, just a smaller pack. These are sunglasses. Nothing fancy really, just a pair of sunglasses. The other thing I have in here is actually backup battery power. This is huge capacity. I think it's 24,000 milliamps maybe. No, it's not that much. It's about 17,000 milliamps. I'll be able to use this to charge a cell phone or charge the other electronic item I have on me, which I will show you next. In this very small pouch here, I have my little tiny action camera. I only have 2 batteries for this right now, so that's another reason I brought this big battery bank here. In case it died, I'd be able to charge it up real quick. Well, not real quick, but over time. Here is the charging cable and the extra battery and a little cloth wipe or lens wipe cloth thing. My reasoning behind bringing the tiny action camera is I don't really want to be carrying around too much heavy camera equipment if I'm out for a day, so I thought bring this tiny pouch and just make it as small as possible. I'd also have a tiny tripod, which I cannot show you right now because I have it holding my camera for the B-roll right here. But moving on into this pouch, I have just some tissues. I've went over how these are useful in other videos, but you can use them for tissue paper, obviously, toilet paper, which I already packed, or just for absorbing blood if you needed to. Packed inside here, I have a few things. Starting off, I'll show you it's the emergency blanket and an emergency poncho. But the main thing in here is actually my first aid kit. I made it fairly compact. I can try to go over everything real quick packed in there. Regular band-aids, mini band-aids, butterfly shaped band-aids, giant band-aids. These band-aids here are specifically made for foot sores, although I hear that these moleskins right here actually work a lot better for that, so I just went ahead and packed both. You never know. Here's a gauze wrap, some camper soap. Here's some wound seal. It doesn't work for like huge, really bad wounds, just I guess maybe normal size cuts in case a band-aid isn't quite doing the job. I don't think you'll relate this to quick clot exactly, but it might work the same way, just for wounds not as severe. Hand wipes. Just a little variety of 2-ply gauze wraps, or gauze pads rather. Next, just a variety of ibuprofen, aspirin, non-aspirin, sting relief pads, hydrocortisone cream, antibiotic ointment, alcohol, antiseptic towelettes, antihistamine, heartburn relief, Medialite in case dehydration, antacids. Next up in the little med kit here, just some chapstick, some tweezers in a little case, and another emergency whistle. That will do it for this pouch here. In fact, that does it for all the pouches here. The very last thing I have is just the multi-tool. I'm sure all you guys know how useful these are and all the things they have included with them. Alright guys, so I pretty much finished going over all the gear I have packed inside here. Let me know in the comments what you think of this. I know a lot of people have different thoughts on what should be brought on a day hike. Maybe you bring similar stuff, maybe you bring totally different stuff. Maybe you wouldn't even like this belt rig, maybe you just prefer a backpack. So let me know in the comments. I'm kind of interested to see what everyone else does. If you did like the video, you can go ahead and smash that like button for me. It lets me know if I'm doing a good job or not. I try to do new videos at least every Monday, so you can subscribe and turn on notifications so you're not missing out. If you're new to the channel, I do a bit of a variety of things here. You just go ahead and check out some of my other videos so you have an idea of what I'm talking about. Pretty active on social media. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'm always happy to follow everyone back and get some good discussions going, see some cool behind the scenes stuff. Before I let you guys go here, I did mention that I have some bonus test footage of my action camera, so I'll throw a little bit of that at the end here. Alright guys, have a good one, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Thanks for watching, guys. This bonus footage is of another video I have out, a frozen waterfall. You can check that link out on the top right.